Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. So excuse the tired face and the same clothes because I'm trying to film as many videos as I can while I have the time, and it is currently after midnight, so I'm trying to do this as smoothly as I possibly can and as fast as I possibly can, so just ignore the face and everything else and just listen to my voice and look at the pretty makeup. So this is going to be my monthly makeup basket for the month of September. We are almost halfway through September and I am completely okay with putting this up because this is something that I will be carrying on into October and stuff like that, and I don't have a set date for update for these ones. So let's just dive in. First of all, I'm just gonna mention a little quickly my products that I have in my Project 10 pan, which are in here. There is a bronzer, eyeliners, lip glosses, a lipstick, and blush and stuff like that. And if you're interested in everything that's in there, I will link down below my Project 10 pan videos. And I'm also going to have, of course, my Panda palette, which also I will link the videos down below if you are interested in seeing those updates. And let's get started with all the rest of the things that are not included in any project currently. So first of all, let me start off with the eyes. I am gonna continue on with these two liners that I have been having in the makeup basket for the I think since I've started with the makeup baskets, basically because I am trying to use them up this year. And this first one is Super Liner Perfect Slim from L'Oreal Paris, and it looks like that. So it is a felt tip liner, very pointy, and it is really close to its end. It is in just plain black, and I am trying to use it up, but I have not been that good at doing a liner that often, and also because of work I cannot do that dramatic makeup, so it's taking me a longer time than I originally thought it would. And the second one is also this kind of a pencil liner from Topshop in shade black. It looks like that here, and it is also a felt tip liner, so yeah, also in black. And I am currently combining these because one of them cannot pull off both eyes because that's how close to the end they are. I also have some mascaras. It is the same ones as previously because I am trying to use them up, and as I have said previously in my videos, I only have one or maximum two mascaras at the time that are open and that I own, period, because I don't think hoarding mascaras is any useful at all. And the first one is Mega Plush by Maybelline in very black, I think. Yeah, very black. This is what that one looks like. The wand on this one sucks. It is a kind of a triangular wand. I don't know if you can see that, but I mean, more of the actual mascara ends up around my eyes than on my lashes, which means that after every time I use this, I have to do a major cleanup around, which also means that major removal of the eyeshadow that I put down and just basically ruining my makeup. And another one from Maybelline, Lash Sensational Lash Multiplying Mascara. This one, same problem as the last one, mascara everywhere except on my lashes. And I don't consider myself to be a makeup god, but I don't consider myself to be a beginner who sucks either. So the fact that these two mascaras cannot stand on my eyelashes, but they are like, as I'm applying them, they're everywhere except on my eyelashes, that says something about this company, I think. At least I love the formula, but the wands, they just suck. And this one is this kind of a bent one where the bristles are shorter on one side and longer on the other, and no matter which side I use, it's horrible. I really don't like these, and I will probably not be repurchasing them, although this is a very good formula for mascara. I just think it's too bad that the wand is so bad, and I can find these ones at a very good price, so don't quote me on that. I would probably repurchase this one when I'm in a pinch and the money, short of money, and this one is a really good mascara, but the wand not so good. I have a concealer here. This one is from Yves Rocher in the shade 02. I think this one is in beige, but this is Correction and Radiance. This is what the packaging looks like, really nice, and it is this kind of a brush tip that it has. I like this one. I'm trying to use it up. The amount of product in here is so little, so it sucks, and it's not worth the money considering how much you get for it. But I do like the product, so I'm just gonna try and use it up. I have an additional little eyeshadow here, and this one is from Sephora in the shade Golden Girl number 50. And it is exactly that, a really golden shimmery shade. And I can give you a little swatch of it. That is it right there. I really like it, and I look forward to using it now when the fall has come a little bit more, I hope. Yeah, that's really, really pretty. And the next things in line are my Dior Skin Nude 030 Skin Glowing Makeup, and this is some kind of a tint that I have tried to use up for the longest time now. I'm just gonna continue on working on that one. And because I hate having stuff on my face, I'm not gonna commit to any big products. I'm just gonna be working on some samples. This one is from Lancome, and this is Wear and Comfort Retouch Free Divine Perfection. And I'm thinking this is some kind of a foundation or something like that, or tint. And this one is Very Me Smoothie Foundation from Oriflame in the shade Cocoa, which will probably be super dark, and I will see what I can do with this one. But these two are in my goals to use up minis, so I do want to use them up as well. I have an additional blush that I want to work on, which I have been working on for a while now, and this one is from Une, which is natural, organic, vegan, non-testing on animals and stuff like that brand, I think. Or don't quote me on vegan, but not testing on animals and stuff like that, definitely. And this one is B04, and this is what that one looks like. I really love the shade, and it is a cream blush, obviously. And because I hate having foundations and stuff like that, it doesn't affect anything else. And it does kind of come off as orange, but it is really, really blendable, and it fits my body, my skin type perfectly. So I really, really like this, and I'm going to continue on working with this one. I have an eyebrow product, and this is my eyebrow trio that I have been working on forever, and I am going to be working on the shade right here because it matches my hair currently. So I'm just gonna continue on working on that one. And the last thing, some lip products. I do have the same lipstick that I have been working on since the last time. I have had this in my project pan last year. So last year I finished the actual lip gloss here, but I have the lipstick left, and that one is in the shade Dusk. And these ones are from Model Co. So as you can see, I have made a enormous progress last year, but what is left this year is all of that. Now this is all a type of plasticky container, so if you actually think about how much product is left in here, it is this little tiny part here that is left before you hit the actual plastic container that is going around here. So I am going to keep on working on that one before it gets bad, and because I do want to use it up this year. And another one that I have tried to pan last year, and I have not touched it since last year, but I want to bring back and use, and it is a lip gloss from Yves Rocher, Sexy Pulp Volume Gloss in the shade 01 Coral. This is what that one looks like. So last year I have panned this much, and I still have about less than half left. I feel like it's starting to separate and starting to smell kind of funny. I would like to finish this one off before the end of the year, so I'm going to bring this into my everyday makeup drawer. I have another lipstick here that I do want to work on, but this one is more of a special occasions kind of lipstick. This one is from Christian Dior, and the packaging looks like that. It is really, really pretty. And the shade is in Rose Declamation. 277 Rose Declamation. I think that is the shade. And this is what that one looks like. I can give you a little swatch of that one as well. It is this kind of a mauvey shade. I like it, and I really think it smells like old-time lipsticks. I really like the smell. So this is going to be my more of a special occasions kind of lipstick. So I have already used a good amount of this one, and I just want to keep using it, but I'm not worried about using it up anytime soon. And then I have two lip balms left. The first one is from Nuxe, and it looks like that. It is a nourishing lip balm, big container. It has 15 grams of product, or 0.52 ounces. And I am almost done with this one. So as you can see, I have basically hit the pan on this one. There is not much left. I have only been using this one in the evenings before I go to sleep. So this one will not be a problem to use up this month. And once I've used that one up, I'm gonna be actually exchanging it with this one. This one is from Yves Rocher in the shade Cerise, which is, I'm guessing, cherries, because it smells like cherries and there are cherries on the packaging. And smells so good, but it does leave a red tint. I am currently having it in my everyday bag wherever I go, but it's hard to use as a lip balm because it does leave this red tint on my lips, so I cannot wear other items. As you can see, that is a little swatch of it right there. So I will actually be replacing this one with this one once this one is gone. And those were all of my items. I'm sorry for the long rambly video, but I did want to put this out there. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you liked it, and dislike if you didn't like it, or make sure to comment or subscribe. And thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.